About 8 shops near the Metro Mass Bus Terminal at the Koforidua Central Business District have been razed by fire. Goods worth millions of cedis have been destroyed as owners looked on helplessly and asked the tears. The fire, which started on Tuesday morning, destroyed items including soaps, plastic material, jewelry, second-hand clothing, toiletries, among others. And the cause of fire is not yet known, but some neighboring shop owners believe it's an electrical fault that caused the fire. Maxwell Kudeko is our correspondent in the region. He's joining me on phone. Take a look, by the way. Some more details from the ground. Maxwell Kudeko is our correspondent. He's joining me live via Zoom. Hello, Maxwell.
Hello, Iti.
Maxwell, do we know the extent of damage caused at this point? I believe the fire is no longer burning.
Well, the fire service were able to bring the fire under control in the morning. It is not clear the extent of damage, but 6 stores have been burnt into ashes. 2 additional stores were affected. The stores some of the stores deals in jewelries, others deal in toiletries. There's a boutique and one other second-hand clothing shop around. It is not readily available, the quantum or the worth that has been lost, but it is expected that it is running into millions of Ghana cedis. Most of these shop owners have gone to procure items for the Christmas, especially the jewelry shops, the boutiques, and the other stuff. So you can imagine that the cost would be very huge. It is also not clear what caused the fire, but shop owners or nearby shop owners claim that that particular shop has a peculiar electricity problem. The light most at times sparks fire, and once in a while they will call the electricity officials to come and have a look at it. But it seems that electrical fault has not been solved adequately. So this morning we are told that there was a power surge on the main pole that connects to the store, and then the power sparked into one of the shop, and then it got fire. But the electricity, the Ghana fire service officials got there in time. But by the time they got there, the fire had already caused devastation. Onlookers and other shop owners who were around helped initially in bringing the fire under control, but they couldn't. As I said, about 6 shops have been burnt into ashes. 2 other shops are also affected badly by this morning fire in Koforidua.
As we speak, I know that you've been speaking to the assistant divisional officer in the area. What does he say?
Mostly when fire breaks, I mean, you hear a lot of people criticize the fire service for not attending to their call in time. So the same situation happened this morning. But he explained to me that the tender at the municipal office had problems. So when they got there, they needed to quickly rush to the regional office to mobilize one fire tender and then also get to the scene to quench the fire. So he ruled out any accusation of delay from the official from the Ghana National Fire Service. He says that investigations is still ongoing. The service cannot immediately say on authority what caused the fire, and then also they are still counting the losses. So it's going to be premature as of now to quantify the loss and then also authenticate the source of the fire. Okay. But he says that investigation is still ongoing by personnel from the Ghana National Fire Service, the New York South Municipality.
And before you go, Maxwell, have you been able to engage any of the owners of these shops that have been burnt down?
Well, a few of them wouldn't want to talk on camera. It's been tears since morning. Just as I reported, most of them had procured items for this Christmas. So the shock is still with them. It's very difficult to talk. But one person who is not heavily affected blamed the owners of the shop, the custodian, the assembly. And just as I said, most of them complain of electrical problem. It seems there have been extensions at most of the shops. So people have taken the law into their own hands and connecting electricity haphazardly. So they blame the authorities for not regularizing the connectivity at the shop. If this problem with electricity connectivity had been solved in the past, maybe they wouldn't have been here at this time. So it has been an issue of electricity and the negligence of the authority or owners of the shop to ensure that the facility is properly connected to electricity.
Maxwell, thank you very much. I'm sure that hopefully we'll be able to get the sense of what has been destroyed after we've spoken to those who own these shops, and the fire service will be able to tell us what they believe is the cause of the fire.